Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to another flight today, man. We got a super nice one. We're going to be going over from Miami over to LaGuardia today. Should be a cool flight, man. We got a lot of air traffic control on. So we're going to be hanging out and relaxing and getting out of Dodge here relatively soon. Let me change my camera here. Get this joint in the right position. But man, I hope y'all's weekend is going good. Thank y'all for rocking with me, tapping in with me today, and I hope you guys enjoy this flight as we head on out, y'all. So listen, let's have some fun. We're gonna go ahead and pull up the charts, do our things we got to do to get out of Dodge here in Miami. All right, so first and foremost, what we'll do, we'll go ahead and hop inside. We'll do this is our first flight of the day. So we'll do our pre-start checklist, and then we'll get moving. All right, so pre-start checklist. Parking brake is set. Chocks we can remove. Come over and remove. I'm gonna start using my shortcuts here. So we'll import that real quick, and we will remove the chocks. All right. GPU's connected. Thrust levers are idle. Where's thrust? Okay. Thrust levers are idle. Engine master's off. We can go batteries on. So let's go bat 1 and bat 2 on. And external power on. ADAIRs, we can set those to nav. All right, panel lights on. We'll handle all those panel lights. Landing gear checked and down. Flaps are up. Spoilers are up and retracted. We'll do our fuel quantity. Get that all taken care of. We'll go seatbelt signs, crew supply, oxygen, ground control on. And we are good to go. All right, so let's go back. Let's handle a few things so we can get out of Dodge here. Let's go ground services. Actually, we'll go here. We're late on our flight a little bit. We're about 13 minutes late today, but no problem at all. We're gonna go ahead and get loaded. We're gonna do an instant load today. Just get everything, just run through this super fast. We don't have to worry about it. All right, let's come on over to our FMC, and we can start getting the FMC all set up. So today we're going to be Delta 0922 because someone is using Delta 922 today. So we're going to be Delta 0922, 0922. We do it like that. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh yeah, flight number. And it requests. All right, so there we go. And let's see, our cost index today is going to be 17. Our cruising altitude is going to be 370. So we got 17,370 in the FMC. We'll go ahead and get a couple winter requests going. We'll wait for those to come through. We'll clear that out. We'll wait for it. We'll wait for those to come through. Then we'll go ahead and proceed. We're doing the Alton 2 departure out of, let me see though. Oh yeah, they gave me it. So we're cleared the Alton 2 departure, the Deucin transition, and we'll climb via the SID. We'll expect flight level 3, 7010 minutes after departure. And departure frequency today is going to be on Unicom. We do have ground control on. So let's go ahead and tune over to ground. We'll uplink our weather information, and we're going to be 121.8 today for ground. 121.8. Hopefully it's not ridiculously loud. Let's check and see if it is. Sometimes that V pilot be cranked up. All right. Let's do a quick radio check. In Miami ground, Delta 0922 radio check. Okay. Didn't hear anything back.
Delta 0922, Miami ground, you're 5 by 5.
All right, cool. So they can hear us just fine. All right, so let's go ahead and continue with our setup here. So we're coming out of Miami. I don't know, they didn't, on the departure ATIS today, they don't have,
Walker 3497 heavy, contact tower now 118.3, have a good flight.
18-3, Walker 3497 heavy, see you.
turn it down just
Miami ground, November 2 Sierra Mike, we're at the FBO, looking to taxi to runway 08 left.
So are we departing? It looks like we may be departing 08 left.
November 2 Sierra Mike,
Our
thank you for the ATIS,
ATIS.
runway 8 left, taxi via Kilo.
Taxi by Kilo, we also have a number on board, sorry about that.
All right, we're coming out of 8 left today. So we'll depart 8 left. Again, we're going to be doing the altitude. And our transition is going to be deucing.
Was that American 541 for Miami ground?
All right, we're looking good.
American 452, request taking start.
American 452 heavy, push back at pilot's discretion, advise when you're ready to taxi, you can expect runway 8 right.
Real close taxi and expect 8 right, American.
All right, so let's send our mass and balance over. We'll also send our performance information over. We're coming out of 8 left today. We're gonna do flaps 1 for
And November 2 Sierra Mike, Miami altimeter 3007, contact tower 118.3, have a good flight.
All right.
Over to tower 118.3, thank you.
Okay, so let's look at this departure real quick. This is going to be the first time I'm doing the Alton 2. I usually do a different one out of here, but let's take a look at it. So we'll climb on a heading of 092 to 520, then direct seesaw, then on a track of 007 to Deals, then on a track 348 to Live. All right, so that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so super easy. The taxi will be a little bit today. We'll have a kind of a longer taxi, but that's fine. All right, so let's make sure our performance numbers are entered in. Everything's looking good there. And it's all love. All right, so let's go ahead and proceed with our checklist. All right, so doors. All right, let's make sure our doors are closed. Come on over. Hit our joint here, ground services. GPU doors are closed. We'll just open and close these for the pressure. And we are going to be, let me close that, okay, that forward cargo is closed. And let's take a look at our pressure, hydraulic pressure, and we're good. Everything's in the green here. So we're looking good. We're looking really good. All right, we're gonna get ready to push and start here in like just a couple seconds. We'll go predictive wind shear on. And we'll TARA, and our squawk is gonna be 5750 today. All right, so 5750. All right, and that's perfect. All right, man, we are.
I am ground, good evening, Copper 240. Left on Tango 7, runway 9.
Compass
Get out of Dodge.
240,
It's a beautiful day here
Miami ground.
in Miami. Let's take a look outside real quick.
See you parking tonight.
Nice, beautiful.
You can choose for me.
And you can see Miami
Compass
downtown up
240,
here.
taxi to the ramp via Tango,
We're looking
cross
good.
runway 12.
All right, let's
Taxi
get
to the
back
ramp
inside.
via Tango, cross runway 12, Copper 240.
Right. So we have we're at 3007 on the altimeter today.
United 434 at stand Delta 27, requesting push and start.
All right, y'all. Let's get our push.
United 434,
Start
Miami
clearance.
ground, pushback approved at pilot's discretion. Advise when you're ready to taxi and you expect runway 8 right, and make sure you're squawking mode Charlie for me.
Pushback at my own discretion. We'll call you back when ready to taxi. Can we get 8 left? United 434.
Let's get this APU started up.
United 434, why would you want 8 left? That means you have to cross runway 8 right to get to 8 left.
Okay, we'll take 8 right. United 434.
All right. And let's go ahead and call.
Miami ground, Envoy 779, looking to pick up IFR to NASA. We have information November.
Envoy 779, Miami ground, expect PDC.
I will stand by for PDC 779.
Miami ground, Southwest 207, pre-flight radar check.
Southwest 207, you're 5x5.
5, Southwest 207.
In Miami ground, Delta 0922 with information November, push and start, gate, Hotel 11.
And Delta 0922, push and start at pilot's discretion. Advise when you're ready to taxi and you expect runway 8 right.
Okay, push and start our discretion. We'll call for taxi. We'll expect runways 8 right for Delta 0922. All right.
American 452, request taxi with information November.
American 452
Right,
heavy,
so we'll go
runway 8 right, taxi via
Deuce.
November 8 Mike.
All right. We'll get everything
Runway
entered back
right,
in
via
here.
November 8 Mike, American 452.
Okay, so we're going to go 8 right today. We'll sync the load sheet, sync the weather, calculate, and we'll send it over. And we're looking good. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get ready to push and start here today in Miami. Everything's looking great. We got the APU up. We can get the APU bleed on. We'll kill the external power. Urgencies are armed. We can also kill this dome light as well. Wait a minute. Yeah, kill that dome light. All right, so we're looking good, y'all. Talk to you. What does that say? Talk to tower. Talk to tower. Yeah, I'll talk to tower when they change me over to tower. I definitely will talk to tower. All right, so, all right, 118.3, we'll get the tower frequency here on standby. So we're
Miami ground, Southwest 207. We have departure, runway 08 left, and as planned, its departure is Marine 3. Can I use Marine 1?
All right, so let's run through our startup checklist. All right, so APU start, APU bleed is on, thrust levers are idle, Engine air is clean. Few pump switches are on. Mode selector, engine start. We'll do that here once we initiate pushback. We do have the beacon on. We got strobes on, navs on, and we are ready to push back. How many gigs do I need to install this standard content? You know, I'm not 100% sure on that. Definitely check out Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's website, or check out Google for that. I am not sure of the minimum specs for the simulator, but there's a bunch of information out there you can find online for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to push back. Ground services. We'll get rid of the GPU. We'll call the tug over.
Southwest 207. Looks like your database is out of date. We're now using Mainer 3. You can go out of here on Mainer 1. It's probably not going to affect us until you get to center or to your destination.
All right, so let's release the parking brake.
All right.
And
Thank
we'll
you so
start
much.
pushback.
207.
American 452 heavy contact tower now
Engine mode
118.3.
selector start, and we'll go
Power
with
118.3,
engine
American
1
452.
start. Start the clock, and let's make sure everything's looking good.
Miami ground, Envoy 779 ready for pushback and start.
All
Envoy
right. Now, oil pressure
779,
coming up.
Miami ground, pushback
Quick outside
at
look.
pilot's discretion. Advise when you're ready to taxi, and you can expect runway 8 right.
Pushback at our discretion. We'll let you know ready to taxi 8 right
Turn
for
to
departure
the
for
right
779.
as we head out.
Ground, good evening. Eastern 2777 with
Engine
November
1
ready to
coming up.
taxi.
Let's go back inside. You can stop the pushback there. We set the parking brake, and we can disconnect the tug as well. All right, engine number 1
Eastern
is up.
2777, Miami
engine
ground, squawk mode Charlie for me.
Number 2 start.
Okay.
Eastern 2777, thank you, sir. Miami altimeter 3007, runway 8 right, taxi via November 11, Mike.
All right, 8 right, November 11, Mike for Eastern 2777.
And Miami ground, good evening. American 3479, information November, ready for pushback.
Aircraft calling Miami ground, you got stepped on, say again?
All right, and we got both engine 1
American
on, so
3479,
oil pressure,
information November,
engine
ready
check,
for pushback.
pressure check.
American
Generator
3479,
switch.
Miami ground, pushback at pilot's discretion.
Fuel
Call me back
flow.
on this frequency when you're ready to
Hydraulic
taxi,
pumps.
and you can
All
expect
right,
runway
we're
8
looking
right.
good. We can go ahead and turn off
Alright,
the
we'll
APU
ready
now.
for taxi, and we'll expect 8 right.
APU
Thank you.
off.
American 247.
Bleeds off. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of AC back in the back in the cabin. Crank up the sim a little bit. All right, y'all, we are going to get ready to get out of Dodge here. We'll kick those on. We'll go taxi lights on, runway turn-off lights on. Let's do a quick flight control check. Flight control, flight control. All right, full right, full left, full down, full up, full right rudder, and full left rudder. And controls are free and clear. We're gonna be ready to get out of Dodge. All right, we're looking good. Let's do our taxi, before taxi checklist. Probe window heat, we don't need right now. Indicator altimeters are set. Why is that not going up? Okay, that's a first. That the altitude isn't changing. We've never had that before, so that's interesting. Not sure why that's happening, but we'll see what we can do with that in just a minute. Make sure everything's entered in here. We're good. Let's take a look at the departure real quick again, just for a quick second, since we had a runway change on us. We are going with the Auden 2 RNAV departure. All right, so out of runway 8 right now, same thing. We're gonna climb on the heading of 092 up to 520, then direct seesaw, then on the track of 007 over to Deals, then on the track of 348 to Live, then 360 to Ferry, 360 to cross Eagers.
United 434, ready for taxi.
Or above 5,000. All right. I don't know why this altitude joint is not changing. I've never had this happen before. It really should be, but we won't worry about it. We'll get up
United
in the air
434,
with it,
runway 8 right.
We'll see what happens.
Taxi via
Never had that
November
happen
8,
before.
Mike.
None of this is working actually.
Taxi via Mike,
so
taxi via November 8, Mike to runway 8 right, United
That
344,
actually
434.
might be a problem.
Eastern 2777, Miami altimeter 3007.
And
Contact tower now
speed
118.3, have a good flight.
either. Okay.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. 18.3 Eastern 2177.
Is the altimeter. Okay. So this is a first.
Ground Envoy 779, ready to taxi.
Let's see. See if it'll change by the
Envoy 779,
home itself.
runway 8 right, taxi via Whiskey Mike.
Nothing.
8 right via Whiskey Mike for Envoy 779. Thank you.
Okay. This is a first. Let me.
Ground American 3479, ready to taxi.
Let me try to bring up the FENIX app real quick and see if that does anything.
American 3479, runway 8 right, taxi via Whiskey Mike. You can follow the Envoy.
Alright, taxi via Whiskey Mike, and we'll follow Envoy for American
See
3479.
if that changes anything. No.
Southwest 207,
That's
ready
too
for
bad.
push and start. Stand Delta 60 Romeo. Information Bravo.
Southwest 207, did you call for push?
Yes, for push and start.
Southwest 207, push back at pilot's discretion.
Okay, let's try.
Advise when you're ready to taxi. Call me on this frequency. You can expect runway 8 right.
Okay, expect runway 8 right, call when ready for taxi. Southwest 207.
Well, that's interesting, y'all. I don't feel. Okay.
Aircraft calling Miami ground for clearance.
Okay. So let's restart this here. Don't. Okay. Did that work? Did that change anything? No. Interesting. So I've never had this happen before. Even with reloading, it still seems like it's doing the same thing. So
Envoy 779, Miami altimeter 3007. Contact tower now 118.3. Have a good flight.
3007, 118.3 for tower. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Invoice
We're gonna have to
779.
restart this whole thing. I don't know what's going on with the Phoenix right now. The screen's blacked out on me. My FCU isn't working. We just pushed back, but things aren't working correctly. So we're gonna have to restart here. So let me let ground know, and then I'll restart and come back. In Miami ground, Delta 0922. Nothing back.
Aircraft calling Miami ground. Say again.
Miami ground, Delta 0922.
Delta 0922. Say your request.
We're having a bit of an electrical issue. I'm going to have to disconnect and come right back for Delta 0922.
Delta 0922. Roger that. Thanks for letting me know. American 3479.
All right, so let's disconnect real quick. Let's, I hate to do this midstream and mid-flight like that, but I don't know what the heck is going on. Let's restart it, and we'll see if it comes back up. We'll have to go through, we'll run through, we'll have to get everything set back up again, but that'll be okay. We'll handle that, and we'll just handle it quick. I won't run through the checklist like verbatim and everything like I just did. Let's see if reloading it or restarting it fixes the issue. Let's see. Oh man, I don't have anything going on. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, we got BAT1, BAT2. External power is doing nothing. All right, no worries. So I hate this happened live stream, but I'm not gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna drop everything completely and then come back. It is what it is. Sometimes these things happen, but we're gonna stay right where we are, and we're gonna reload the sim and reload everything completely because it is not working correctly. So let's kick that down, kick down my all right, let's close this. All right, this will be a first, but again, I just don't feel like stopping the stream. I got enough videos and streams on my site, on my page, where if you want to see a stream, you can check it out in full there too. So yeah, sorry about that. We have to drop the simulator because the Phoenix is not loading correctly. So let me just make sure everything Phoenix related and flight sim related is dropped, and then we'll have to get back in and do it from scratch. I hate that this happened during a live stream, but hey, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna stop the stream. We're just gonna keep it going. So I have to reload the flight and reload the sim, but we should be okay. Appreciate everybody rocking with me. But hey, you get to see a full setup, man. Hopefully when we get back in here, everything's working correctly. I really just downloaded Microsoft 2020 Flight Sim 2024, and I was having no issues with it. I mean, excellent flights. I've done about 6 flights so far now that I got this 4090, but we'll start it back up and we'll see what's up. So feel free to, jump ahead if you want to. You can scroll ahead to the flight if we're able to get off the ground. I was trying to catch Miami on a nice evening departure, man. We still can though, so we'll check it out. And again, thank y'all for rocking with me. I unfortunately had to restart the sim. The FENIX is acting kind of crazy. I don't know, the electricals weren't working, so I had to restart it. I hate to do this mid-stream like this, but it's all good. It happens. We're gonna hop right back out here. Just give me about 30 seconds and we'll be back on the ground and at the gate, getting ready to get out of Dodge here in Miami. We'll have to set everything back up, but I'm not gonna run through the charts super verbatim. We'll just work to get out of Dodge here. 1, 2, 3. All right, set departure. We'll start the flight. All right, so hopefully that fixed the issue with the FENIX just dropping everything in total and coming back. So there we go. The FENIX app seems like it's popping up now. Dang, it got dark quick, y'all. Dang, that's too bad. I might pull the time back just a little bit because I would like to see a really nice evening departure out of here, but let's see. All right, so let's see if everything's working now. Again, the FENIX is acting crazy. So again, I'm gonna run through this. I already did it in the stream, so I'm gonna run through this super quick. I'm not gonna follow the checklist like I just did, so let's go. That one, back two, this is on. Let's get fuel pumps on. We'll go, we'll dim that light, this up, that up, that up. That's armed, we're good there. We can, yeah, we'll keep all of that on, doesn't matter. Crew supply oxygen on, ground control. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And that's looking good. Let's come over, let's see if we're good now. Okay, there we go. All right, we're looking much better. These joints were not moving at all. Nothing on my autopilot on my panel up here was working, so I think we fixed the issue with restarting. Like I said, I'm gonna run through everything super quick and get us out of Dodge. We're 43 minutes past our flight time right now with everything that went on, so let's get everything loaded. And taken care of. Flight plan init 3, what is it, 1 init, initiate request. We're going to be Delta 0922 today, 0922, and cost index is 18. Our flight level today is 370. We will tune to ground, which is 121.8. All right, looking good. All right, looking good there. Let's grab the winds, get that entered in. 1 here. Next phase, clear, clear. Wind requests. There we go. Uplink that. We're coming out of Miami. We're departing runway 08 right on the Alton 2 Deucin transition. We'll handle the arrival in the air. We'll clear that. Performance, we'll get that in a minute. Right. Fuel, we got 9.1. Perfect performance. Go over. We have, we'll sync our final low sheet.
Miami ground, good evening, American 617 Heavy, stand Juliet 12, information Bravo, request pushing set.
Yes, and everything else is good. But MCDU, good to go. Let's go. The
American 617 Heavy, Miami ground, push back at pilot's discretion. Advise when you're ready to taxi, and you can expect runway 8 right.
Roger, pushing my discretion, we'll call for taxi. And do you think there's any chance we can pick up Niner for a shorter taxi, American 617 Heavy?
American American 617 Heavy, you can expect runway 9er.
Roger, we'll expect 9er, appreciate it. American 617 Heavy.
Cool.
American 9871, contact tower now 118.3, have a good flight.
Over to 118.3, American 9871.
All right, 118.3. All right, we're looking great. All right,
Miami
let's
Tower,
run through
American
the checklist
9871,
real quick.
holding short of runway 8 right.
All right. Chocks, throttles, engines, ADAIRs, nav lights, flaps up, retracted, startup checklist, APU. Okay. All right, so we're ready for push and start, y'all.
American 9871, Miami Tower, good day. RNAV, sea salt, winds 140 at 9er, gusting 18, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
1 second.
Clear for takeoff, American 9871.
Get a bleed for a second. All right, y'all. We are on our way here in just a couple seconds. Let's grab our final load sheet real quick. Receive messages, load sheet, accept. And load sheet. Return. Flight plan, all right. So we got a predictive wind shear on. Everything's looking good. All right. All right, let's make sure information November is still up. All right, let's get it. In Miami ground, Delta 0922 with information Oscar, ready to taxi runway 8 right at stand Hotel 11. That was not the right call. In Miami ground, correction, Delta 0922 push and start, stand Hotel 11. I'm thinking I'm ready to taxi right now.
Delta 922, push start your discretion, call me for taxi, when you're ready.
Okay, we'll go for taxi, push and start our discretion, Delta 0922.
American 9871, over Unicom 122.8, have a great flight, sir.
Over to Unicom, American 9871, have a good night.
Okay, all right, let's push and start here.
American 332, frequency.
All right.
American 332, Miami Tower.
Okay. All right, let's connect the tug. Can release the parking brake. All right, and let's go with engine 1 start. Quick outside view.
Miami Tower, American 332, with you. We are reaching holding point runway 8 right. We are ready for departure.
American 332, RNAV Java winds 140 at 9er, gusting 18, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF Jamba, clear for takeoff with right, American 332.
All right, let's go with engine number 2 start.
And Miami Tower, good evening. American 617 Heavies on Quebec. Request taxi runway 9er.
Set the parking brake. And we can disconnect the tug. We'll be up to 5,000 today.
All right, American 617, runway 9er, taxi via Quebec.
Oh, I moved too quick.
Papa, Sierra, cross runway 12, to 9.
Alright, so what I got from that for American 617 Heavy is taxi holding point runway 9er via Quebec Papa Sierra cross 12 on or 12 on Sierra for American 617 Heavy.
Hey,
Roger.
It's 100% on me. I am what's it maximum speed. Ooh. Man, I don't think it's gonna happen for me tonight, y'all. This plane's acting crazy. The IRSs are acting crazy. PWS. Oh, terrain off. Okay. All right, I think we'll be all right. All right, we got the engines up and running. Let's kill the APU.
American 332 over to Unicom. Have a great one.
And we're going to go ahead and
Taking to Unicom, have a good night, American 332.
in just a moment. And y'all just bear with me 1 second. We're gonna get ready to taxi here in just a couple minutes. There's a couple things I gotta take care of. The FENIX, my plane is not acting right tonight, so I gotta do some interventions here to get everything acting correctly. But don't worry, we're gonna get out of Dodge here in just a couple minutes. It's funny when these things happen, but I think we'll be able to fix it. What I'll have to do is, so my IRSs aren't aligning correctly. As you see, this one for the co-pilot is on and up, showing the map, but this one isn't. So I'm just going to come into panel states, choose ready, and activate it. That should fix whatever issue we got going on. And then we'll be ready to actually taxi and get out of Dodge. All right, y'all. All right, y'all, let's do a quick flight control check today. This has been not the best live stream of all time, but I do appreciate y'all rocking with me, tuning in today. I do want to pull a time back just a little bit because I want to see a nice evening departure out of Miami, so that'll be cool. All right, so let's do a flight control check real quick. Flight control, full right and full left, full forward, full up, and we're looking good. We'll go auto brake, max, flaps 1. We'll arm the spoilers.
Can the last caller say their call sign again for me?
We'll test that out, okay.
And you're coming through about 2x5. What runway are you looking for? Avianca 397, taxi to runway 8 right, taxi via Papa.
All right, so we got a pretty long taxi here, so I'm gonna get ready to enter that information in. Let's go. All right, let's do it. In Miami ground, Delta 922, ready to taxi.
Delta 922, runway 8 right, taxi via Papa.
I'm sorry, you broke up there at the end, 0922.
Sorry, Delta 922, runway 8 right, taxi via Papa.
Okay, taxi via Papa for runway 8 right, Delta 0922.
It's quite a bit better, yes sir, for Avianca 397.
All right, y'all, let's go. Let's get out of Dodge here. We got taxi lights on, runway turn off lights on. We'll release the parking brake and we're taxiing. We will taxi, y'all. Interesting start to the day. To the stream. We've been streaming what? How long? 48 minutes, and we just started rolling right now. So it happens sometimes, y'all. Sometimes it doesn't go as smooth as you'd like, but it's all love. So we're gonna taxi via Papa down to runway 8 right, and then we're gonna get out of Dodge. Should have a really nice evening departure out of Miami today. I think I'm going to be on Quebec. It's no worries. Okay. Let's do an external view.
American 617 Heavy, short of 9 on Sierra 1.
American 617 Heavy, RNAV Jumbo, winds 140 at 9er, gusting 18, runway 9er, clear takeoff.
RNAV Jumbo, clear for takeoff, runway 9er, American 617 Heavy.
So tower must have got offline. He's handling now. Oh. I'm on Miami Tower. Oh. That's why. This dude probably thinks I'm insane. Like, I didn't even know I switched over to tower. Okay. It's gonna be a really nice departure today though, y'all. I really appreciate you checking it out, rocking with me. Hit the subscribe button if you want, man. Trying to get to 500. That'd be cool if we can get to it. Soon. I thought I would get to it before the beginning of the year, but man, things got a little busy and didn't get a chance to stream as much as I would have liked toward the end of the year there, but hopefully we'll get to it soon. Yes, absolutely worth upgrading, yo. Like, I was running a 2080 Ti for the last 7 years, and so when 2024 came out, I didn't automatically jump on 2024.
American 617 over to Unicom.
I wanted to wait. I knew I was in the market for a new computer.
Over to Unicom for American
computer about a
617
week
Heavy,
and a half, 2
3KFACC.
weeks
Have yourself a great night as well.
And
We'll see ya.
so I went ahead and jumped in. Hold on one sec. In Miami Tower at Delta 922 is Papa short of runway 8 right, ready to go.
Delta 922 RNAV Seesaw, wind 140 at 9er, busting 18, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Seesaw, clear for takeoff, Delta 922. But yeah, it is absolutely worth upgrading. I'm telling you, the visuals are, but see, it's hard because, I mean, the visuals are way better, like just in general, you know, but I tried to play this joint with the 2080 and it was absolutely not going to happen. Like, it was stuttering, it was ridiculous. So but the visuals are insane. The performance, like, it's much better. You know, if your system can handle it, definitely upgrade.
Miami Tower Vision 649 pre-flight radio check.
Virgin 649, Miami Tower Day, 5x5.
Here 5, Virgin
All right, we landed
649.
good. Let's do our before takeoff checklist. Parking brake off, that's fine. Flight instruments check, engine instruments check, takeoff data check, nav equipment check, landing lights on, strobe lights on, pilot heat off, de-ice off, transponder, TARA. We got takeoff. Takeoff checklist, takeoff thrust. All right, let's do it. And takeoff thrust, we go with 50%. And we are stable. And let's go. And SRS, auto thrust blue.
Avianca 397, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
And there's V1. Rotate it up. Positive rate. Gear up. Man, this is going to be a beautiful departure.
Backlog November 810 Foxtrot 0 on the 10-mile final for running 08 left.
Stack 10 Foxtrot Sierra, winds are 140 at 9 gusting 18, runway 8 left, clear for land.
Good letter runway 08 left, Fathawk 10 Foxtrot 0, thank you.
Miami Tower Delta 922, 2,900 for 5,000.
To LA.
Alright, that was 2 of you at the same time. 649, hold, stand by, just stand by. Who is the other calling?
Delta 922 at 3,700 for 5,000.
Delta 922, get out of here. Get on over to Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight, man.
All right, see it. Have a good one. 922.
Take it easy. Virgin
He's showing me
649,
some
go ahead.
love. I
Sorry
had
about
a rough, had a rough start
That's
to it.
cool, fine. Virgin
All right, let's go
649 request
AP1.
clearance to...
Yeah, bro. If you got the I-94090,
what?
man, do it ASAP right now.
Have you not already received your clearance?
Go in.
no,
Go download that joint immediately. I'm telling you, it is beautiful.
Alright, Virgin 649,
Let me
no
do a
problem.
quick
Stand by just a moment.
external view
Yeah,
so
stand by.
everybody can see
Virgin
that.
649.
Look at that, man. Look at Miami down there. I hate that the map is so old. If you've been to Miami, you know that these
And Avianca 397, Miami Tower.
condos are different. They got that big white condo that looks like a skeleton or something. It looks like some ribs.
Just
the map
to
is old,
confirm,
but
I'm not sure if
the
Ground
visuals
advised you, but
are
your
fire.
Mainer 1
Like,
is
I
quite a bit
can't-
out of date. So the Mainer
can't
3 is the most
explain
current,
how
so
awesome,
you may need to check
how awesome it is.
and see if the
And I'll tell you the biggest
Navigraph
thing
and everything is
that's,
updated in the plane. Even
that's
if you don't have a
amazing
subscription, you
is
can still
the,
update. Just some information for it.
The biggest thing that you'll notice is the nighttime flying is a billion times better. Like the lighting at night is just
Roger that. All right.
immaculate.
Well,
Let's
in
go
that
over
case,
to Unicom
Avianca
real
397, RNAV.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate you. In Miami traffic, Delta 922, 5,000, departing via the Alton 2. We're going to be 5,000 up to 370, direct to Live, Miami. All right, so we're on our way to Live. I don't know why it's telling me that, but we're gonna go up to our flight altitude now of 370. So let's go ahead and start our climb. We're up. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Sometimes people ask me, they're like, bro, like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. They be like, bro, like, why are you, you know how people are on the internet and stuff. Oh man, like, why are you flying an A320 with a yoke and blah blah blah. No, this is the Honeycomb Alpha. This is Honeycomb Alpha. This is Honeycomb Bravo. And I'm running the TP flight rudder pedals, TPFR, whatever they are, the flight rudder pedals as well. You can see those down there. Can you see that? Yep. I just jacked that up. See those down there? You see them? Yeah. Running those T flights. Don't pay attention to my sim racing pedals. But yeah, I'm running the T flights. But anyway, let me put this back. But anyway, people do that to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, why are you running a yoke with the Airbus?" Da, 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 da. Well, the reason is because I'm an old flight simmer. I come from the FSX days and FS9, X-Plane 11, and all of that. And while I was on there, I was flying the if you know, I was flying the Zebo 737 for a long time, and then I was flying the PMDG. Okay, that's what's up, Falcon. That's cool. And then I was flying the PMDG for so many years, and so when FS2020 came out, I was like, I'm a Boeing guy to the death. Like, I'm gonna be flying this Boeing. You know, I'm gonna fly the 737, expecting that it would be in the release, and it wasn't in the release. Only the A320 was. And then the PMDG came out, what, 18 months ago, something like that. So for all of those years, you know, I didn't have a 737, so I was like, freak. So I ended up learning the A320, and I absolutely, man, I fell in love with this plane. Like, I really did. I'll go back at some point to the PMDG, but now I was going to go back to PMDG because I wanted a long hauler. And then, of course, the A320 fly-by-wire came out. But now they just released, you know, announced that A350. So I'm like, dang. So I've thought about switching out for, or at least adding to. I don't need to switch it out. But I can, you know, keep this and go and get the Airbus package, which I may do someday. They make third-party joints for this, though. Oh, listen, I have two. You understand? I've been playing flight sim since flight sim 1998, and my actual like first flight whatever experience, if you want to, it wasn't a sim by any means, but if you remember on NES, if you remember on NES, there was a joint that was called Pilot Wings. If you remember Pilot Wings, like, that's how far I go back. So we used to rock Pilot Wings, and then Flight Sim 98 came out, and that was fire. But yeah, man, it's been a long time. Listen, we are at our transition altitude, so we're going to pull for standard. We're going to shut off our lights, so taxi lights are already off, landing lights can come off, runway turn lights can come off. And also, let's run through our after takeoff checklist real quick. Climb out checklist is good. And climb out. Thrust levers, climb detent, AP1 engaged, taxi lights off, altimeter we pulled at 18,000. Seatbelt signs, we can kick the seatbelt signs off. So let's kick those off. And we will let flight attendants know they can start service. But so I go back way, man, that skydiving was amazing on there. You remember that? That's crazy. It makes me wanna go out and pick up like, find a Super NES, or was that regular Nintendo? That actually might have been regular Nintendo that Pilot Wings was on. The skydiving was dope. I can remember like flying. You had to fly through some rings or do something. But yeah, my flight sim experience goes back a very long time, or flight in general, because you can't call Pilot Wings a flight sim, of course. But anyway, man, check out this evening departure out of South Beach, Miami. We're heading up to snowy, cold LaGuardia this evening. I did not even know they had it on PlayStation VR. That's wild. I have to check that out. I love those old games, man. I mean, look, I love sim racing, and I do my thing with iRacing and Assetto Corsa and all of that. But listen, I just like those old joints, man. Pole position. Like, pole position was fire back in the day. What else? Pole position and RC Pro-Am. Bro, RC Pro-Am was fire. That's as close as I can get to the pilots. It's only one. I don't think I'm running a co-pilot. That's as close to as I can get to the pilot right now. And I can take the yoke and the throttle away for a second so you can see those engines. But it's a lot of fun. I know. I wish I could make them wave. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, Tom Clancy Hawks was insane too. I'm showing my age right now. It's all good. I know what I didn't do. I didn't start the chronos, but we'll start that real quick. Got to get our money. All right, our flight today is going to be about our in-air time is 2 hours and 25 minutes, so we got a little bit of a flight to go. Yeah, I know, they really were crazy. It was fire. So much fun. Well, what I was saying prior is they have, like, third party. I've seen some things on Etsy where on the Bravo, and I'm sure everybody's seen this. I'm not telling nobody. I know. That was crazy. That statue was insane. I'm not telling anybody anything that nobody knows, and I'm not trying to act like I'm some, pilot or whatever, flight sim aficionado. But they do have the third-party editions that people, I think they just 3D print them up, but it allows you to kind of get into your detents and things like that with the Honeycomb Bravo, and comes with a different flap lever and stuff like that, because, it's pretty dope. And they also had a one I saw with the speed brake too. It modifies the speed brake so it actually arms like it's supposed to, but I think that's pretty dope. Have you got to? No, I haven't gotten the fault yet with the FENIX at all. No, I haven't got that. It took me, I definitely would say it took me probably, 2 hours or so to, reset all my keys and hotkeys and all of that stuff up. Of course, when I started Flight Sim 2024 up, but no, I never got that message. And I have a lot of buttons though. So I have that, but I'm also I sim race, so you'll see where is it at? Oh, I'm too far. You'll see the shifter and all of that there, but my button box that I use for sim racing, I also use for custom views. Like some of these are set to custom views for a flight simulator, and the radios I set here and stuff like that. I didn't have to do it, but I just thought it was cool just to do it. So it's pretty cool. So it's a lot of fun. And I give you guys kind of like a pilot's eye view of what I'm looking at, if that's possible. So I'm running, even though you all are looking at something that's in 2080p and 1920 by 1080. I'm running a widescreen joint, but in OBS I have it at 1080. 1920 by 1080 because it's a better viewing experience on YouTube and things like that. So it's pretty fun. Let's go outside one more time because the sun's going to go down here in a minute. We're not going to be able to see anything. But I do love how they really did an amazing job with the night lighting in this in Flight Sim 2020. It's not dark, just pitch black like it tended to be in FSX and also in Flight Sim 2020. Yeah, it takes a while to lock those camera views in for sure. I'm still trying to get used to mine, because I had them set so perfect, for the last 4 or 5 years or whatever with 2020. So I was like trying to get them back, it's a little difficult, but We're going to be at top of climb here in about 13 nautical miles, so that'll be cool. But we're just cruising out, man, having a good time. Yeah, the sounds are super nice. The sounds are nice. The scenery is nice. The flight control model is much better. I mean, everything about this is amazing. I want my only qualm, my only complaint is the map itself. And I know they have, you know, the map enhancement tool for 2024 and 2020. I actually tried to use the map enhancement tool and it didn't work for me. And I ended up like it jacked up the rolling cache so much that I actually had to reinstall the sim, and then I reinstalled the sim and it still was jacked up. So I was like, oh man. Unfortunately, I had just bought this computer, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just blow it out. So I blew the whole computer out, and then I just reset it up, started from scratch, and I was like, I'm not gonna mess with no map enhancement tool. But I don't like that the map is so old. I live in Atlanta, and you fly out of, you know, Hartsfield Jackson, you go downtown. I mean, they still got the old stadium out there, like, you know, don't have any of the new buildings or anything like that that's showing up. But they'll fix it along the way. Like, but it's been that way since 2020. So I would love to see them, you know, upload the map. You know, Bing is, you know, I mean, it's personal preference, but for me, Bing isn't necessarily the best. So no, I don't think that the FENIX has a working radar. I don't believe so. I haven't been able to get it working myself. From what I'm aware of, so no, I don't think that it does. That's one thing that I miss about the PMDG. There's a couple things that I really miss about the PMDG, though I haven't flown it in probably 4 or 5 years at this point. I miss having the HUD. I miss having that. That was so cool to have the HUD. And I miss having a weather radar. I think those two things are the biggest thing. Alright, so we got a long time to go until we get there. Yeah. Oh yeah, TCAS definitely works. TCAS definitely works. But hopefully they'll get the weather radar working in here. That would be so much fun. I know they have some third-party stuff that could do that as well. Speaking of weather radar, do I have Navigraph in here? I'm not gonna worry about it. I know we had some storms. Actually, now I haven't used this. Oh crap! Sorry, y'all. I haven't used this EFB much at all. But I think that it shows weather. I haven't even really had a chance to play around with this joint at all. Let's look at the layers. Oh, okay, we got weather. Oh, it has weather radar in there. Huh. But does it show? 'Cause I don't see any weather. And I know there's some pretty significant storms coming through here. So I don't know that this is working or not. Weather radar is on. Winds, no. Is it really on? It says it's on. Maps. Let's see if the default map shows weather or something. No. I wish it did. That would be kind of cool. I really wish it did. But it doesn't look like it. I really need to get in here and click around. I haven't even really messed with this at all. You get so locked into what you're doing and, you know, stuff like that. It's just not part of my flow, you know, to have this up yet or anything. I'm so used to working off of my own pads and charts and stuff like that, which I have a tablet down here that I rock with, if you all can see that. So my tablet is down here, So this is how I'm like really tracking the flight, the weather, and all of that stuff. Throttles off to the right and everything like that. So it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, yeah. They still got some things to go, but I'm excited about it. Like it gives you something to look forward to. It's not something that gets old. It's ever changing, and I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's quite a lot to go with the sim still, but no issues. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. So, man, let me pull up All Star Saturday on my laptop over here. See what that's looking like. I don't even know who's in the dunk contest. I don't know who's in the 3-point contest or anything this year. I don't know. Are they bringing Caitlin back for that? I don't even know. Turn it on real quick and see. I think everything pops off around 7 o'clock anyway. But we'll see. Is GSX good with the FENIX? I think I'm going to get it. I have never, one time in all of these years, I've never ever used GSX. So I don't know whether it's good or not. I was watching a stream from a guy the other day and he was using it and it looked really fire, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to download it and see. But I'm sometimes weary, especially with the sim being this new. He was having a lot of trouble with his GSX during his stream too. So sometimes when it's, when it's super new like this, I kind of wait, on the add-ons and things like that, because one thing I do not want to do is reinstall this simulator again and have to go through the whole process of recalibrating all of this stuff. Like it gets draining having to do that. But if you download it and you get it to work, let me know, and I definitely will grab it. Those are the next things on my list: GSX, FS Realistic, and the A320 that's coming out. Those are going to be my next 3 buys for the sim. There we go. All Stars Saturday night tip off. Cool. Man, if y'all, I'm not able to tap in with your guys' pages or anything like that right now. But Fly, I'm not like begging for a sub or anything, but if you subscribe, that'll let me be able to find you. And I'd love to follow your channel if you, post flights and stuff like that. I think it would be pretty dope. All right, we can kick that dome light off. There we go. And we'll just sit back and chill. Turn our lights up a little bit. Our overhead panel light up a little bit. And there we go. We'll go back outside for a little bit and hang out. FS Realistic though, I'll tell you, that was fire. I downloaded a trial on 2020 a while back, and I had a lot of fun with FS Realistic, and so I think I'm gonna re-download that and get that popping. It just takes me back to those FSX days where I don't know if you remember Easy Dot. Does anybody remember that? Used to have the Easy Dot and Easy Cam or whatever. Gave you some head motion inside the cockpit, things like that. I like that. That FS Realistic and things like that. It adds a nice immersion to things, and I like that a lot. Let's see, what city is that we're flying over or flying next to? Okay, so that's Orlando, y'all, to the left. So we are. I don't know if we can see it. Should be able to see KMCL out there, but we're looking good, man. We got a quite long flight tonight. I was hoping to see if we could see exactly like where we are, like the roads or the streets around. It's for the world map, satellite world map. Oh, it doesn't show like that. I could have swore it showed that. I guess it doesn't. Oh. Well, if you're from the Florida area, anything out there, just near Wedgefield, out near, if you're from the Orlando area, you definitely like due east of the airport. We should see the airport down there. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. It's the airport right there. There's the airport, and I'm near Wedgefield and Alafaya, something like that. Alafaya, kind of close to that. Okay, so we have some air traffic control on. Let's see who it is. Jacksonville Center's on. 133.9 or 2, I think. 135.925. All right, so let's contact Jacksonville Center. 135.
Virgin 649 airborne, climb 6000.
3649, Unicom, have a great one.
Unicom, have a great one, Virgin 649.
$925.
1639, can I ask where you're going, please?
I'm 96, correct. 596 for Jackson Center, roger. Ident, and you can expect the ILS running 1 to launch.
I grind that up. I definitely grind that up. I did.
Or 9, 0, turn right direct Spain.
Right direct Spain, November 9.
Wow.
Who is that checking in?
I'm going to have to fix that. That's why it told me to enter in weights. I'm like, what? Why is it telling me to enter in weights? Let's look at our OFP for that information. Yeah.
Sorry, that was very broken. Who was that?
It should be probably around. It should be around.
That was like 2 by 5.
6 probably. And our
JetBlue 596 radar contact about 20 miles southeast of the Orlando International Airport. Descend and maintain 2000.
Alright, that's fine. Dang, that was wild. Okay, that was on
Number
me.
1576, how do you read that?
555, and who? I just missed the call sign.
Alright, Delta 1576, we're just asking, is it possible for us to 1517 left tonight?
Delta 1576, you want, what do you want? 18 left?
17 left if possible.
Delta 1576, yeah, you can expect 17 left then.
Roger.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 0922, flight level 370.
Delta 0922, Jack Center, you just checked on?
Affirmative.
Delta 0922, Jack Center, squawk 5750.
5750, Delta 922. All right, y'all, we're looking good.
American 7, Jacksonville Center, good evening, Michael Burke. You're cleared to the Orlando Airport via Red Directors to Charleston. It has filed to maintain 3000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 4312. America 7, read that correct. Advisory to taxi, runway 18. Delta 1587, contact Tampa 119.9.
119.9 for Delta 1587, have a good one.
Jack Center, Gulf Stream 4591, okay, what do you call 400?
Delta 0922, radar contact about 20 miles west of Daytona Beach, flight level 370, good evening.
Orlando departure, good evening, Spirit Wings 1202, is that a 2 for 7?
Bearings 1202, Jack Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 360, turn right heading 270.
360 and a right turn 270, Spirit Wings 1202.
Delta 1576, turn left heading 090, vectors for your approach, descend maintain 2000.
090 vectors for 17 left, Delta 1570.
JetBlue 596, turn left heading 270, vectors for approach. Phenom 4 Mike Golf, leaving airspace to the west, Atlanta's closed, radar service terminated, change to advisory approved.
Alright, frequency change approved for my Golf Zulu.
Citation 7 Juliet Bravo, same for you, Atlanta's closed, radar service terminated, change to advisory approved.
Thanks for the help, we'll see you, 7 Juliet Bravo.
Jack Center, Gulf Stream 459, okay, we'll do a 400.
9 Golf Whiskey, arrival ready, runway 13, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 13, 9 Golf Whiskey.
Jacksonville Center, American 1241, flight level 330.
Bearings 1202, proceed direct Jeffries.
Direct Jeffries, Spirit Wings 1202.
Alright, who was that checked in?
Gulf Stream 459, mark to the fall 400.
The Gulfstream checking in at 400, I can't, what's the call sign? Was that 459 Bravo Echo?
That's affirmative.
Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, Jack Center, ident. JetBlue 596, 5 miles from the final approach, fixed, turn left heading 210, maintain, correction, let's do this. Turn left heading 150, maintain 2000 until established, cleared ILS 17 left. Delta 1576, 20 miles from the final approach fix, turn right heading 150, maintain 2000 till established, cleared ILS, runway 17 left approach.
150 to established, we're clear for the ILS. Loan that 7 left, Delta 1576.
I'm gonna pull. Oh gosh, I didn't know it was gonna pull back like that. That's wild.
And it was American checking in. Who was that?
American South 41.
I'm gonna pull the time back a little bit. I wanna come in in the evening. And also have a little something to look at as we're traveling in tonight. That'll be cool. Night flights are cool, but man, it's nothing
American
to look
7,
at.
contact approach 119.2. JetBlue 596, contact tower 124.3. American 541, radar contact 30 miles south of Orlando, flight level 330, good evening. And Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, I did get your radar contact about 150 miles south of Panama City.
JetBlue 1110, we over to DC Center now?
Was that JetBlue 1110?
Affirmative.
I thought I handed you off a while ago. JetBlue 1110, if not, contact Washington 133.72.
133.72, JetBlue 1110, inside, that's my building.
That was 781. Actually, 781, go ahead. Southwest 781, cross Banya at 7,000, cleared the ILS runway 17 left approach.
Cross Banya at 7,000, cleared ILS 17 left approach.
Gear 1, eject center, Atlanta center's offline, radar service turned, change to advisory approved. Gear 1, Atlanta center's offline, radar service terminated, change to advisory approved.
Change to Unicorn, Gear 1 heavy, thank you.
Delta 1576, contact tower 124.3 when established.
124.3 when established, thanks for the services, Delta 1576.
Is there anybody else trying to reach Jacksonville?
Hudson traffic, helicopter 1 taking off is taking up, departing to the south, Hudson traffic.
Jack approach, November 336, Mike Alpha request.
336, Mike Golf, Jacksonville Center, go ahead.
Can we get the ILS 9 right to Sanford, 6 Mike Alpha?
6 Mike Golf, affirmative, you can expect the ILS 9 right, Sanford.
All right, expect ILS 9 right into Sanford, 6 Mike Alpha, thank you.
Six Mike Golf, are you able to proceed direct to FNEC?
A-firm, direct FNEC, 6 Mike Alpha.
6 Mike Alpha, Ryder, proceed direct to FNEC. However, it's called, cross that at 2000, cleared the ILS runway 9 already, approach Sanford.
All right, maintain 2000 to FNEC and cleared for the ILS 9 right approach, 6 Mike Alpha.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, American 332, flight level 350, check-in.
American 332, Jack Center, good evening, ident. American 332, radar contact 150 miles east of Savannah, flight level 350, good evening.
Good evening.
American 1818, Atlanta Center offline, radar service terminated, change to advisory approved today.
Over to advisory, American 1818, Austin, Minota.
Eastern 2777, Charlotte approach is offline. Your radar service terminated, change to advisory approved, or you can monitor Charlotte Tower 118.1.
Appreciate it. Heading to Unicom. Have a good one. Eastern 2777.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Center, American 7, passing to 2007 in for 10,000, I'm heading at 250.
Michael Burke Express, Jack Center, hello, come maintain flight level 360.
360, American.
Alpha 781, contact tower 124.3.
Over to tower, have a good night, Southwest 781.
Delta 1281, Jack Center, did you ever check on?
Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, Houston Center somehow still closed. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory approved. Have a wonderful flight.
No, no, we're going through.
American 541, proceed direct Larry, cross Lariat. Actually, just proceed direct Larry.
Go to American 541.
Master Whiskey, proceed direct to Wigbo.
Proceed direct Wigbo, Mr. Whiskey.
American 9871, contact Washington 133.72.
13372 to American 9871. Have a good night.
American 3032, contact Washington 133.72.
133.72, good night, American 332.
Jackson Center, Group B921, heading 077 up to 3000.
Godspeed 921 Jackson Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Group B921.
Jackson Center, good evening, Swiss 64 Tango with you, inbound from the northeast, flight level 380.
64 Tango Jackson Center, good evening. Good speed 921, proceed direct J. Ross.
Direct J. Ross, good speed 921. Jacksonville Center, American 1430, we have flight level 22, down to flight level 180.
American 1432, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Why are you descending, sir? You're going to Miami, correct?
Yes, sir. I was looking at the log for arrival. It's supposed to be a flight level 180 at a quarry.
North 6 Mike Alpha, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Cleared to land 9 right for 6 Mike Alpha.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wing 1612, 29,000 for 330, about 44 southeast of Orlando VR.
Moving 1612, Jack Center, radar contact, maintain for level 330, good evening.
Up to 330 for Spirit Wing 1612, good evening.
American 1432, if you want to maintain flight level 180 all the way to Miami, that's good for you, but you don't have to descend on the arrival till about, let's see, till about 12.
Gotcha. I'm going to maintain flight level 180 about miles,
Right.
Jacksonville Center, American 3083, we're at flight level 360.
American 3083, Jack Center, good evening, ident.
Ident for American 3083.
American 3083, radar contact about 15 miles south of Coyers, flight level 360. Good evening.
And good to you, 921, get 5 minutes on copy.
Good speed 921 approved to call back.
Roger, we'll call back, good speed 921. Good speed 921 is back.
Good speed 921, welcome back. Number 6 Mike Alpha, exit right, then taxi to the ramp via Sierra. Have a good night.
Exiting at Sierra 2 over to the ramp, thanks for the deconnect. 6 Mike Alpha.
Good night.
Jacksonville Center, United 2345 is with you.
Sorry, who was that?
United 2345.
2345 Jackson Center, good evening. Climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain flight level 17,000 for United 2345.
United 2345, proceed direct for you.
Clear direct for you, United 2345.
Jacksonville Center United 2393 is
Delta Christian United 2393, Jack Center, hello, ident. United 2393, radar contact 140 miles south of Tyndall, flight level 340, good evening. United 2345, confirm your direct for you.
I cannot see for you on my page. I'm sorry.
Roger, then proceed direct to Primus.
Direct what?
Direct to Primus.
Direct Primus for United 2345.
Delta 1323, Jack Center, ident. Delta 1323, radar contact 45 miles south of Orlando, flight level 3, good evening. American 541, Atlanta Center's closed, radar service terminated, changed to advisory approved. Rank 1202, same for you, Atlanta's closed, radar service terminated, changed to advisory approved.
Alright, over to Unicom, Spirit Wings 1202. Good night.
And American 7 descend via the get out 1 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3003.
Send via the get out 1 arrival, American 7.
Hey, before I go to Unicom, you gotta share the joke, man.
No, I can't say it online, man. The people in the background are saying funny things.
It's definitely not VATSIM appropriate.
Jacksonville Center, hello. Delta 2506 would be climbing flight level, climbing through 33,000 to flight level 370.
Delta 2506 Jack Center, good evening, ident. Delta 2506, radar contact 15 miles southwest of Melbourne, flight level 340, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370, Delta 2506.
Delta 0922, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Delta 922 Washington Center, good evening. November 13 Sierra Lima, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
124.22, 137.
Postman 5541, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
124.22 for Postman 5541, see ya.
Washington Center, copy, you're going to do Delta 2975 or 25,170 via Freedom 6. Sorry for the login, I didn't realize you were on.
Delta 2975, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
1985 for Delta 2975.
American 2871, descend via Cavalier 6, arrival landing south, Dollar altimeter 3000. American 9871, descend via Cavalier 6, arrival landing south, Dollar altimeter 3000.
Send via Cavalier 6, American 9871.
Washington Center, American 1518. American 1518, flight level 150.
American 1518 Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain Georgia, American 1518.
Washington Center, Voltaire, 1066, flight level 250.
Voltaire 1066 Washington Center, ident.
Washington Center, good evening. Blue Streak 629, 13-7 for 17.
Blue Streak 5209 Washington Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level 270.
270, Blue Streak 629.
Voltaire 1066 radar contact 15 miles south of Liberty. Good evening.
Good evening.
American 174, say Mach number.
Sorry about that. American 174, current Mach is 0.829.
JetBlue 1110, say Mach number. America 174, contact 1, correction, contact Boston Central 134.7, good night.
134.7 for Boston Center, thank you, American 174.
Southwest 2210, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night. Southwest 2210, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
124.22, Southwest 2210, good night.
Blue Strict 3209, leaving my airspace, New York Central, plan radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Right.
DC Center, good evening. Frontier Flight 690, flight level 270, direct Bucko.
Frontier Flight 690, Washington Center, good evening, December, Freedom 5, arrival, landing south, dollars altimeter 3001.
Alright, we'll descend via the Freedom 5 arrival, Frontier Flight 690.
Washington Center, DC 921, flight level 350.
Good speed, 921, Washington Center, good evening.
Good evening.
American 1059, cross Richie at the maintain flight with 270.
Richie 270, American 1059.
JetBlue 2710, cross Hawks at the maintain flight with 180. JetBlue 2710, cross Hawks at the maintain flight with 180. Paper 362. Barter 1066 December, Raven 7, arrival landing east, Richmond altimeter 3004.
Raven 7, 3004 at Richmond, and landing east at Baltimore, Baltimore 1066.
Southwest 4691, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
2422, Southwest 4691.
Speedbird 362 at 19,000 feet, climbing to 23,000 feet.
Speedbird 362, Washington Center, climb maintain flight with 360.
Speedbird 362, climb and maintain 360.
American 1172, December, Chesley 6, arrival, Charlotte, altimeter 3003. American 1172.
Okay, go ahead.
American 1172, December, Chesley 6, arrival, Charlotte, altimeter 3003.
This is via the 726 arrival into Charlotte, American 1172.
American 1518, same Mach number. American 1518. American 9871, contact Potomac approach 119.85, good night.
119.85, American 9871, have a good night, thank you.
Good day, Center, Southwest 730, cruising with you, flight level 250.
Southwest 730 Washington Center to Zambia, unknown 5, arrival landing south. Baltimore to the 3002.
Altimeter 3002 and will descend via the Anthem 5 arrival down into Baltimore, just south of 738.
Center, good evening, Giant 9143, climbing through 1414,000 for 170, speed restriction 250 or less.
Giant 9143 Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 280, losing normal speed.
280, normal speed for Giant 9143.
American 332 cross reach at maintain flight level 270.
Second for American 332.
American 332 cross reach at and maintain flight level 270.
Cross Richie at and maintain flight level 27 for American 332.
Washington Center, Brickyard 3451, 300 in the climb.
Brickyard 3451 Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 320, say altitude.
320 out of 14,000 for Brickyard 3451.
Brickyard 3451 maintain speed 280 for spacing.
Roger, 280 in the climb now, Brickyard 3451.
Frontier flight 690, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
Alright, we're approach on 119.85. Thanks for your help, Frontier flight 690.
Giant 9143 maintain speed 280 for spacing.
Alright, maintaining 300 for spacing, Giant 9143.
280.
280, Giant 9143.
Southwest 738, contact Potomac approach 119.85. Good night. American 1518 Washington.
American 1518 go.
American 1518 December Chesley 6 arrival, Charlotte altimeter 3003.
Against 1518.
American 1518 December Chesley 6 arrival, Charlotte altimeter 3003.
You keep letting me. Can you send it to me on messages? Please. 1518.
And Center, Southwest 738, sorry about that. We're off to 119.85, yep.
American 1059 December Pratt 2 arrival, Philadelphia altimeter 3007.
Route 2 arrival 3007. American 1059X.
JetBlue 2710. American 1172, maintain Mach .78.
Maintain Mach .78, American 1172.
Victor, question Giant 9143, maintain Mach 0.78 in after transition.
Alright, Mach 78 for the transition, Giant 9143.
Victor 3451, maintain Mach 0.78 for after transition.
Mach 78 the transition, Brickyard 3451.
Speedbird 362.
Unit 362,
What are you doing?
Sorry, what did you say?
Speedbird 362, what are you doing?
Speedbird 362, my airplane is following the route I saw. It has like a...
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. We are back.
Speedbird 362, turn right, heading 040, vector speed sequencing.
Close to our arrival here in
040.
LaGuardia. So let's take a look at what we're doing.
American 332, leaving flight level 350 for 270.
Locked.
I'll go away from my keyboard for a second. I'll be right back.
Speedbird 362, remain on the copy for now. Turn heading 040.
Proud to runway 2.
Victor 3451, maintain Mach 0.78 or greater.
78 or greater, Brickyard 3451.
Speedbird 362, did you hear any transmission?
Speedbird 362, do not leave the cockpit, remain on the cockpit.
Alright, we got a little bit to go before we start our descent, so we'll get that entered in. Let's go ahead and enter in our destination information so we don't got to worry about that coming in. So let's go here. Alright, let's see, do we got ATIS up in
American
LGA
1518, maintain Mach 0.78 or less.
No.
Center, Brickyard 3451. We can't do Mach 78, we can do 75.
Brickyard 3451, say again.
Brickyard 3451 can only do Mach 75 for now.
Brickyard 3451, roger.
3017.
Center, Delta 1702 with you at flight level 320, just little north of Hyper.
Last station confirmed, Delta 1702.
It's going to be 01.
Yes, last conversation from Delta 1702.
Delta 1702, Washington Center, radar contact position and reporting. Good evening.
Real quick. LaGuardia, arrival.
Washington Center, United 1444.
Coming in on the Proud 2.
United 1444, Washington Center.
ILS runway.
Climb maintain flight level 340.
We're going to do
340, United 1444.
Our decision height today is
Speedbird 362, turn right, heading 090.
Speedbird 252, turn right, heading
We're going to do, no, we're going to do flaps full landing today. Sweet.
Sorry for the mess. I don't know what I programmed on the MCU.
Get into the
Speedbird 362, no worries, I came back to your round.
Our departure. I'm sorry, arrival.
Thank you so much, Speedbird 362.
Quick external view. Let's see. Let's talk about where we are right now. We are currently exactly. Oh, we're coming into some weather soon too, so we should start seeing some cloud build up here in just a little bit.
Washington Center, Brickyard 3451. We got Mach 78 now.
Brickyard 3451, maintain Mach 0.78 or greater.
Alright, so we're exactly near Henderson.
78 or greater, Brickyard 3451.
What is that? Oh, North Carolina. So just
Delta
over
1702, same Mach
North
number.
Carolina, we just flew over there. If you're familiar with that area, if you're familiar with Snow
Delta
Hill,
518. Delta 1702, same Mach number.
We're kind of in that area.
Mach number
headed up to
.782,
to LaGuardia. We're at we're still in North Carolina. We're going to be crossing the Virginia line here in just a little bit. So
American 30, section 332, descend via prompt to arrival below the PR from the 3007.
We'll descend via the frog to arrival of the
another
North
hour,
American
15 minutes.
3032.
Flight time left, so we're rocking and rolling.
Hey, good evening, Washington, Delta 4299, 320. This is over Mike Romeo Bravo.
Delta 4299 Washington Center, radar contact position is supported. Good evening.
Yeah, so we should be getting into some clouds and weather.
Delta 4299, maintain Mach 0.78.
0.78, Delta 4299.
New York.
Speedbird 360 to turn right, heading 180. Victor 34, BT1, would you like faster?
I mean, we're 78 or greater right now.
Victor 34, BT1, maintain Mach 0.80 or greater.
We'll try for 80. It's pretty chop. We got a lot of chop up here, so we don't really get much wiggle room with that.
Victor 34, BT1, roger, advise.
So stick with me, y'all.
The center, this is just
We'll be right back
27.
soon.
Do you hear me?
555.
Thank you. I are retyping your message on crosstalk. I'm further wanting to.
Center Giant 9143. Is there any way I could step away for 5 minutes?
Giant 9143, due to the conga line to Cincinnati, unable at this time. Once I get the sequencing correct, you might be.
Okay, just let me know. Thank you, sir.
Washington, hello, Southwest 1650, climbing passing 10,600.
Southwest 1650, Washington Center, climb maintain, below 320, good evening.
320, good evening, Southwest 1650.
Delta 25, you're leaving my airspace, Atlanta Central, flying radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Event privilege, ATC, have a great night, Delta 25.
American 1172, leaving my airspace, Atlanta Central, flying radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Well, Citizen Unicorn, see ya.
Power to air 1066, contact Potomac approach 119.85, good night.
1985 for Baltimore 1066. Good night, sir.
DC Center, Delta 691, about 40 miles from Martinsburg VOR, flight level 320.
Delta 1691, Washington Center, good evening.
And Washington Center, Delta 691, climb into 360. I forgot to tell you that.
Delta 1691, climb maintain, flight 360.
Climb maintain 360, Delta 1691.
Judson approach Baltimore 1066. Descending via the Raven 7, and we have information Lima.
Baltimore 1066, Washington Center.
Washington Center, American 325, climbing 14.5 for 17.
American 325, Washington Center, good evening.
Delta 442, 10,000, climbing flight level 190.
Delta 442, Washington Center, good evening, climb maintain, flight between 90.
Flight level 390, Delta 442.
United 1444, turn 30 degrees left, vectors per sequencing.
30 degrees to the left, United 1444.
Good day, Washington Center, Delta 9897, passing through 7,000 for flight level 170.
Delta 9897 Washington Center, climb maintain flight bridge 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, Delta 9897.
Speedbird 362, maintain Mach 0.78.
Yo.
Speedbird 362, maintain Mach 0.78.
Yo, Speedbird!
Good speed 921, cross Hogs at a maintain flight level 180.
Hogs 180, good speed 921.
Weaver 362, can I step away from my cable for a second?
Speedbird 362, say again.
Weaver 362, can I step away from my cable for a second?
Speedbird 362, turn left heading 090, then you can stay away.
Sorry, what was the heading?
090.
Left? 090?
Speedbird 362, affirmative.
Weaver 362, turn left, 090.
American 325, maintain Mach 0.78 after transition.
Maintain Mach 0.78 at the transition and confirm. Are we holding here at 17,000?
American 325, climb maintain flight level 320.
Up to 320 for American 325.
Delta 1691, maintain Mach 0.78.
Mach 0.78, Delta 1691.
November, Sierra 18 with you, pass to 9,500 for 12,000.
November Sierra 18 Washington Center, climb maintain flight 300.
For November Sierra 18, stop for 20,000, unable for 1,000.
Number 018, didn't you fire flight level 300? Climb maintain flight 200.
200 for November 7, Sierra 18.
Consider good evening, 1276 with you, passing through 19,900 for flight level 360.
Block taken.
That center exit jet 237 is 15, climb at 17.
Exit jet 237 Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 400.
400 is exit 237.
Delta 518 cross news at a maintain flight level 270.
Cross news at flight level 270, Delta 518.
American 1059 leaving my airspace, New York approach offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Unit contact for the ATC, American 1059.
American 332 leaving my airspace, New York approach offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Superintendent approved, good night, American 332.
Washington, American 2398, 9,000 for 170.
Brickyard 3451, contacting the center 124.22, good night.
12422 for Brickyard 3451, cheers.
United 1444, turn left heading 180.
setting 180, United 1444.
Giant 9143, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
12422, have a great rest of your night, sir. Giant 9143.
Dang, I thought I muted my joint. I'm sitting here watching the All-Star game. Didn't even realize I was still on. But it's all good.
JetBlue 419 Washington Center, good evening. Radar contact position as
We're going
reported.
to be descending here very soon. Let's take another look at our arrival real quick, just to make
American
sure
1276.
we're on point and we know exactly what we're doing.
With
coming
you,
in on the Proud
flight
2.
level 217, climbing 360.
American 1276, radar contact 30 miles west of Lale. Cross, cushion climb maintain flight 350, cross Audi at a maintain flight 290.
Cross Audi at maintain flight level 290, American 1276.
United 1444, time left heading 090.
So we'll be down at 10,000.
That's setting 090, United 1444.
JetBlue 2710, leaving my airspace. New York Central, flying radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Same for the service, JetBlue 2710.
Speedbird 361 back, I'm sorry.
Washington Center, American 2398, checking in, 12,200 for 170.
American 2390, Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 300.
Climb maintain 300, American 2398.
United 1444, descend and maintain flight level 320.
14 for 9.
1444.
Victor 3475, Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 3, cushion 210.
Alright, we'll climb maintain 210 for Terra 3475.
Delta 4299, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
Heavy with you. Good evening. Flight level 379 for 40,000.
Delta 4299, Indy Center 124.22, good night.
2422, thanks. Have a good night. Delta 4299.
Delta 518, contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
134.7, Delta 518, good night.
United 1444, traffic 10 o'clock, 50 miles southwestbound, flight 340, Airbus 320.
Looking for that traffic, United 1444.
JetBlue 419, traffic 12 o'clock, 40 miles, northeastbound, flight 336 and descending, Airbus 320. Big Air 30, disregard. Delta 922, December approach to arrival, below altitude 3005. Speedbird 259, Washington Center, good evening, break, American 897.
American 897 with you, 13,000.
American 897, Washington Center, climb maintain flight 400.
Climbing 400, 897.
Speedbird 362, turn left heading 270.
$10,000. He said 3005.
Speedbird 62, you repeat the last frequency, I'm sorry.
Speedbird 362, turn left heading 270.
3005.
Turn left, okay. 270.
We'll go with it. It's not what I'm showing here. Showing 3017. I don't know why, but it's all good. We'll do 3005 if that's what he wants us to do. Which means I'll have to change it in my
Speedbird 362. Will I be getting any, like, a lot of frequency calls right now? Just like
I have to change it in my
I'm thinking about watching some tutorials. You know.
performance here. we will change it. Next phase.
Washington Center, good evening. America 128 passing 14,000 for 17,000.
America 128 Washington Center, clear. Good evening, climb maintain flight level 300.
Flight level 300, America 128.
Speedbird 360 is going offline, and I do not have enough time to finish this flight. Have a good night, Speedbird 360 login.
Washington Center, United Seed 1444. Just wondering what your plan is for us. Our destination is Cleveland.
United 1444, there's a traffic heading westbound, north of you in flight level 320. Once you're behind the traffic, I'm gonna turn you inbound.
Roger, United 1444. Still looking for that traffic. We got him on the scope. Oh, we got that traffic inside United 1444.
United 1444, crash disregard. United 1444, turn left heading 2, caution 300.
Left heading 300.
Arm the speed width a little bit. Maintain our
Actually, United
descent as we're coming in.
United 1444, clear direct Collins.
Direct Collins, United 1444.
Good evening,
Washington Center, Delta 2378 with
9,000, climbing 17,000.
Locked, American Trap 7060, we are covering for arrival landing south, Richmond altimeter 3004.
Then via the Cavalier 4, arrival landing south, American 1276.
Washington Center, Delta 2378 with you, flight level 350.
Delta 2278, same position.
We are just south of the Raleigh-Durham Airport, southbound.
Delta 2378, Washington Center, radar contact, position as reported, good evening. American 1855, Washington. Delta 9897, maintain Mach .78.
Maintain Mach .78, Delta 9897.
American 2398, maintain Mach .77 or less, caution, maintain Mach .76.
Maintain Mach .76 or less, American 2398.
Center, American 3360, climbing out of 12,000, 17,000.
American 128, climb maintain flight level 320.
Level 320, America 128.
Washington Center, good evening, Johnny 8615, heavy level 340.
American 3360, Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 300.
Climb maintain flight level 300, American 3360.
Giant 8615, Washington Center, radar contact 20 miles northeast of Amir, good evening.
Washington Center, very good evening, how are you doing? American 1355, climbing through 15,000 for 35,000.
American 1355, Washington Center, radar contact 75 miles west of Raleigh, climb maintain flight 350.
350, American 1355.
American 1855.
Washington Center, United 689 is with you at 16,200, climbing 17,000.
United 689, Washington Center, climb maintain flight 360.
360, United 689.
Delta 1702, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night. Delta 1702.
Contact Indy Center 124.22, Delta 1702.
Southwest 1650, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night. Southwest 1650.
Southwest 1650, go ahead.
Southwest 1650, 124.22.
2422, sorry about that. Southwest 1650, have a good.
Washington Center, good evening, United 2013 heavy, passing 12,500 feet, climbing to 70,000 feet.
Station taking course side.
United 2013.
Brickyard 3475, descend available for arrival, Philadelphia, altimeter 3005.
This is Survival, descended to Double 4, and we have a request if possible.
Brickyard 3475.
Yeah, hey, we'd like to step away for about 1 minute, or correction, 5 minutes.
Brickyard 3475, monitoring come on to the point 8, radar service terminated.
For the Unicom, great job, the Brickyard 3478.
Delta 442, cross Muse at a maintain flight 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270, Delta 442.
Delta 442, cross Muse at a maintain flight 270 and correction, and contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
We will cross News at flight level 270 and over to Boston Center 134.7, Delta 442.
Washington Central, United 20, calling heavy with you.
United 1401, Washington Center, spot 2707.
Washington Center, American 1855, we're at flight level 300 and 7 nautical miles from Audi.
American 1855, Washington Center, radar contact position as reported, cross Audi at a maintain flight 290.
Cross Audi at or maintain flight level 290 for American 1855.
Washington Center, November Sierra 18 disconnecting. Thank you for the
Good night.
Washington, hello, Delta 59, get you cruising 35,000.
DC Center, Speedbird 259, heavy request left heading 195 for weather.
Speedbird station calling standby, Brick. Station checking in second position.
JetBlue 1592 at 35,000 cruisers.
JetBlue 1592 Washington Center, good evening. And station requesting weather diversion saving course sign.
Speedbird 259, heavy request left heading 195 for weather.
Speedbird 259, turn 30 degrees left.
30 degrees left, 259 heavy. Thank you very much.
Washington Central, United 2030, radio check please.
Speedbird 259, whenever clear, direct yield. American 325, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
2422 for American 325, we'll see ya.
Washington Center, good evening, Daily 650-390.
David 6, Washington Center, good evening.
Washington Center, good evening, American 13 X-ray passing 7,000 for 17,000.
American 13 X-ray, Washington Center, good evening.
Washington Central, United 2030 with you at 70,000 feet.
DC Center, hello, American 1727 with you, climbing flight level 330.
Spirit Wing 16, 12, Washington.
The Spirit Wing 1612.
Spirit Wing 1612, Washington Center, radar contact 40 miles southwest of London, flight 330, good evening.
Good evening.
Washington,
JetBlue 1401, squawk 2707.
Washington Center, JetBlue 5522 with you, good evening, at flight level 280.
JetBlue 5522, Washington Center, good evening, report top of descent.
We will report when at the top of descent, JetBlue 5522.
That JetBlue 1592, we're at top of descent right now.
Last station saying call sign.
JetBlue 1592.
JetBlue 1592, December dumpster to arrival landing northeast of LA, altimeter 3006.
Descend via the Delta 2 arrival for Delta 59.
Good evening, Washington. Sunny, Delta 42, 586,000 for 190.
Locked. American 3360, maintain Mach 0.78.
Maintain Mach 0.78, American 3360.
And American 3360, climb maintain flight level 320, question 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, American 3360.
Delta 242 Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 210.
Climb 210, Delta 242.
Delta 1691, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
24.22, Delta 691, good night.
Delta 9897, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
Contact Indy Center 124.22, good night. Delta 9897.
American 2398, contact Indy Center 124.22, good night.
Indy Center 24.22, American 2398, sit.
United 2030 Washington Center, climb maintain flight 340. JetBlue 1401.
DC Center, American 1727 with you, climbing flight level 330.
American 1855, December Cap 3 arrival. Philadelphia alternate question. Richmond alternate 3004. American 1855.
Descend via the Cap 3 arrival into Washington, American 1855.
American 3281 Washington Center, radar contact 20, question 30 miles southwest of Raleigh. Climb maintain flight 330. American 1727 Washington Center, radar contact 20 miles south of Liberty, climb maintain flight 330.
Climb maintain 330, American 1725.
American 3281. Spirit 1612, descend and maintain flight 230.
Down to 230 for Spirit Wing 1612.
American 3281, heavy cruising at flight level 330.
Speedbird 259, when able, clear direct yield.
When able, direct, what was that waypoint? I'm sorry.
Speedbird 259, when able, proceed, crashing clear direct yield, Gulf, Uniform, India, Lima, Delta.
Got when able, direct yield, 259 heavy, thank you.
Walsh, hello, Delta 1444, 390.
Delta 1444, Washington Center, radar contact 20 miles north of Liberty. Descend via carriers, question. Descend and maintain flight 290.
Sun maintain 290, position checks 1444, hello.
American 1732, Washington Center, good evening, climb maintain flight 350. American 1732. American 3281.
Copy.
Who are you?
777.
Last station taking course sign.
American 3281 heavy, flight level 330.
Last station, say again.
Medic 8842 issue 10,000 from your that is.
Center 259 heavy, could I get Oakney instead of Guild? Oakney, Oscar, Kilo, November, Echo, Echo.
You know the 80, question 8843, Newcom 1 2.8.
Can good speed 921 get early handoff?
Good speed 921, leaving Myers Base, New York Central, plan radar service terminated. Frequency change approved, good night.
Please change approved, good speed 921, yeah.
Center Delta 1444.
Ogni requires coordination with Jacksonville. I'm too busy for that at this time. American 523 Washington. American 1276, contact Potomac approach 119.85, good night.
119.85, American 1276, good night.
Center Delta 1444, just confirming that altitude was 290.
Confirm Delta 1444.
Affirm.
No, 320.
Okay, 320, thanks, 1444.
American 3281, cruising flight level 330, inbound Yankee, India.
Roger.
Washington, American 525, 310.
American 1732, climb maintain flight 350.
Washington Center, American 13 X-ray, request final left.
American 13 X-ray, climb maintain flight 360. Didn't I give you climb?
Negative, you did not give me, so climb to flight level 360, American 13 X-ray.
Washington Center, Avello 500 on the ground at Wilmington to get our clearance to Daytona Beach.
Station calling clearance from Wilmington, standby. Expect extensive delays for up to 15 minutes. Call me back again after 15 minutes. American 523 Washington.
American 523.
Washington Center, American 1732, 12000.
American 1732 Washington Center, climb maintain flight 350.
350,
Speaker 259, contact Washington Center 126.87.
Washington Center 2687, 259 heavy. Thank you very much.
Delta 922 leaving Myers Base, New York, disregard. JetBlue 1401, contact Washington Center 126.87. American 897, contact Washington Center 126.87.
126.87, American 897.
Delta 2378, contact Washington Center 126.87.
Washington Center, United for Kentucky, variation please.
American 1355, contact Washington Center 126.87. American 523.
American 523.
Alright y'all, we are pretty close to coming in. I'm having a little
Freedom
bit
6
of trouble
arrival
with
landing
the
south.
arrival.
Dolos altimeter
For
3001.
whatever reason, it's giving
Alright,
me
descend by the Freedom 6 arrival landing south and then altimeter 3001, American 523.
runway 22.
Delta 922, contact New York approach 120.8, good night.
Alright, 120.8 for Delta 922. Good night.
American 1355, contact Washington Center 126.87.
120.8. Alright. So we'll just kind of see what happens.
American
524,
American 3281, contact Washington Center 126.87.
Yeah. 120.8. We'll see what happens coming in. I can't change this to runway 4,
American
so we'll
1732.
see what happens.
Center 164 heavy radar contact, flighting 060, climbing 10,000.
It's okay, we'll leave it alone because he'll get us down. Okay.
Center 164 clear direct Merritt, climbing 10,000.
Direct Mary 117,000, 164.
New York approach Delta 922. 14,000 descending per altitude, 14,000 down to 10,000.
Delta 922 New York approach hello, take the ILS for my 4, LaGuardia altimeter 3011.
Okay, we expect ILS runway 4, 3011, Delta 922. Alright, he'll vector us in. I'm not going to worry about this. I was trying to change it, but it's not allowing me to. Okay, so 3011.
332, descend and maintain 2000, turn left heading 12.
And we have 10,000.
2130 American
there,
332.
so
At
coming down
1007,
nicely.
descend and maintain 7000.
And we do have ground on that LaGuardia, so 121.7 will be our next
descend and
one.
maintain
So
7000.
121.7.
7,000 for United 1007.
And we should be arriving terminal
3475, fly heading 080,
C86.
descend and maintain 2800.
Excuse me, please.
Down 2,800, we'll fly. Can you repeat the heading for Brickyard 3475?
You know, we're 080.
08, turn on the heading, Brickyard 3475, down 2,800. Thank you.
C86. Okay, see if we can find that. Parking gates. 86. Concourse A.
And to do aircraft restrictions, this we can give you about 200 feet high. Can we do about 3,000?
86. Down
No
at
worries.
the end. Okay. Alright,
all good.
cool.
Fantastic.
Alright, y'all, we're coming in nice.
5
Give
miles
me,
ahead, turn left heading 070, maintain 3000 till south is cleared. Sorry, maintain 2000 till south is cleared out for my forward bridge.
Left 070, maintain 2000 until established and the localizer and clear for the ILS. Runway for American 332.
United 1007, descend and maintain 4000, nice tonight,
it
you're a
should
little
be
bit high.
a nice descent
4,000,
coming in.
United 1007.
Delta 922, descend and maintain 8000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Delta 922. Maintain 8,000.
Approaching that 8842 with you, Sam.
Alright, down to 8,000.
8842, New York approach. Hello, descend and maintain 3000. Squawk 4647, expect the ILS 4 right.
Roger, squawk 4647 and confirm 4 right.
Hey, firm 4 right.
Roger, and can you repeat the attitude we're going over? My apologies.
All good, 3000.
Alright, we'll bring it over 2,000 very quickly, 8842.
United 1007, turn right heading 150, vectors for your descent.
Left 150, vector for descent, United 1007.
Right 150, right 150, firm right.
Right 150, United 1007.
3475, turn right heading 100.
Right turn 100, Brickyard 3475.
Alright, so cabin crew is getting seated for landing, you all. We are headed into LaGuardia. Should be a really nice approach today. Just gonna stay right where we are, keep coming down, and we'll be good.
United 8842, you can turn right heading 090 now.
Roger, right 090, 8 up for 2.
United 1007, turn left heading 010, join the localizer.
010, join the localizer.
We won't get any good views in New York. It's too, the weather's too bad.
100 at 7 or my 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway for American 32.
We're gonna be on the ground here in about 15 minutes. I don't know why that thing won't let me change it to runway 4. I have to figure that out. I always get that message, enter in the heading first or something like that.
Trevor Care 3475. Looks like we're going to shoot you through the localizer.
We got 3475, I'm shooting you through here for a second. There's someone a little close to you, so.
Alright, roger that. Thank you.
3475, you can turn left 360 to join.
Left turn 360 to join, Brickyard 34, 75.
And United 8042, you can continue the turn all the way to 110.
Continue to turn 110, 8042.
You got 3475, you can maintain 2000 till south cleared aisle for my 4 right approach, for my 4 right clear to land with 100 after.
Roger, we'll maintain 2000 established on the localizer, we're clear to, or on the ILS, so we're clear to land runway 4, clear for the approach, runway 4 right, clear to land runway 4 right, Brickyard 3475.
Sorry, I shot you out a little far there as well, I didn't expect it to be that wide.
It is all good.
We're clear for the approach, United 1007.
And 1007, yep, you're clear for the approach.
Clear for the approach, United 1007.
Delta 922, clear direct, clear direct bang, B, Bravo, Echo, November, Golf.
Okay, clear direct bang for Delta 922.
Yeah, 1007, you can maintain 2000 to establish as well.
And I better have that in here.
2000 to establish for United 1007.
Nope,
Last for phone, say again, please.
Why don't I have that in here? Oh, crap. Alright, let's look. See how good we are, y'all. Approach.
New York, departure, or sorry, approach, United 381 holding short of runway 13, ready for departure.
Jersey.
Brickyard 3475, sorry, you're not going to be able to make that. Cancel first clearance, turn left heading 310.
Alright, so we'll cancel the approach clearance, turn left, heading 310, Brickyard 3475.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be that close, I'm sorry, man.
Bang.
It is all good.
Alright.
Brickyard 3475.
United 4, 1000, confirm you're descending for the arrival. Delta 922, descend and maintain 7000.
Descend and maintain 7000, Delta 922. I don't know. This is going to be sketchy, y'all, but we'll figure it out. So, bang.
Okay, 164 at the
should
cloud
be
breakage.
Apple.
Cloud breakage is at 6000.
Bang.
Last aircraft calling, say location.
Crowd.
Stand by 1 more. United 381, near departure, hello, wind 1007, runway 13 for takeoff.
I think I'm pretty good.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, United 381.
Adjusting all this on the fly. It's been a funny, you have to go back and watch this from the beginning.
Oh, you're good, line up and wait, United 381.
A whole mess of a flight from the beginning to now. It's been insane.
Brickyard 3475, turn left heading 230.
Left turn 230,
All right, y'all, let's run through some checklists real quick. All right. Approach checklist. Fasten seatbelts on. We're not approaching just yet, but fasten seatbelts on. Yeah, we're not approaching just yet, but we are in just.
Delta 922, cross bang at 3000, cleared aisle for my 4.
Cross bang at 3000, clear aisle, let's runway 4, Delta 922. All right, so down to 3000.
And then around United 1007.
And we'll start our approach right now.
Last aircraft calling one more time.
Brickyard 3475. Want to confirm the heading was 230, correct?
Yes, sir, 230.
Affirm, thanks.
Heading 1007, cancel first turn left heading 310.
Second, I have it.
310, United 1007.
310, United 1007.
At 8042, you turn left heading 070, trying the localizer.
We're going to speed up like crazy, which I
2848,
don't
would you
necessarily want to do, but I don't have any traffic right here, so we got to get down low.
Just past the shoreline over Jersey.
I don't think you're on my radar yet, but I'll see if I can get eyes on you.
Okay, Roger.
We're gonna have to slow down
Stock
like
Mike.
crazy.
Stock Mike. Stock Mike. United 8842. Confirm you're turning for the approach. Stock Mike.
All right, we'll hit the approach button here. Well, now we're flying, so we're gonna slow down real fast once we get to 3000.
Yeah, 2042. I don't have you on radar. What's your destination?
I'm going to New York. Let me try to refile the flight plan.
Oh, good. You going to JFK, LaGuardia, or Newark?
Oh, New York.
Newark, Roger. Yeah, you're just a little. You're out of my viz range, so I can't really see you yet.
Okay.
And we can go flaps 1.
And at 8842, runway 4 right, clear to land.
All right, fasten seatbelts on, radio set, speed established, landing lights on, flaps 1. Ground spoilers, we'll arm in a second. We'll go mediums here. We're into 10. All right, we got some ice. Got anti-ice on. All right, we're down to 180. We'll go flaps 2. Speed is managed.
Left turn 130, Brickyard 3475.
Keep slowing down here.
Delta 922, runway 4, clear to land.
Runway 4, clear to land, Delta 922. All right, I do not have the runway in sight yet. I'm going to kick off the...
American 32, holding short at Romeo, runway 13.
American 3032, stand by 1 moment. United 381, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, United 381.
I got a lot going on right now.
We got 3475, you can continue the turn all the way out to 120.
Roger, we'll continue to turn to 120.
A little bit too high right now. I didn't pick up the glide slope for whatever reason.
Good evening, New York approach, Delta 242 on proud to arrival for LaGuardia.
Hand flying this thing on down. We'll see how good I am with hand flying in the
LaGuardia altimeter
in the freaking, I don't know what this is. Blizzard? Alright, let's get that up.
Yeah, approach United 2850, 10,300, descend for LS 04 right, about 28 miles east of Zappy.
I think our phone stand by 1 moment. American 322, cross runway 31, contact ground 1.7, have a good day.
Cross 13 at Romeo and contact ground on the other side, American 370.
I think our phone taken.
Uh, 2858, 10,100, descend in LS 04 right, and about 26 miles east of Zappy.
Gotta give a quick check. And you're coming into Newark or Kennedy?
Newark.
Newark? Alright. I don't see you yet. You may be outside of my visibility range. I'll let you know as soon as I see you.
Roger.
One 3475, turn in a moment.
I can't see a dang thing out here, y'all. This would definitely be a go round.
3475, someone setting 070, maintain 2000. Go establish cleared aisles for my 4 right approach.
070, we'll maintain 2000 till established, so we're cleared to 4 right approach, Brickyard 3474, or 3479.
United 381, radar contact to altitude leaving.
This is purely a guess, y'all.
2,700.
Following my flight directives.
Climb maintain 2000.
There we go, got the runway now.
United 2850, squawk 3561.
3635.
Oh gosh, I am super high. Okay.
3561 on the squawk, 2850.
I'm not gonna probably make this.
Falcon 311, say airspeed.
Falcon 311.
We're just gonna try to get it down.
Falcon 311, maintain 230.
Maintain 230 for Falcon 311.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to go around.
Don't think.
Sheesh. Oh, and I crashed. Oh, wow.
Delta 242, maintain 250 radar, please.
I've never crashed in my entire life. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Okay, so listen, if you go back and watch this stream, you will understand. This has been the absolute worst stream that I've had in my entire life. And I don't know why. But man, I don't even think I'm going to be able to post this one. Anyway, that was a waste of 2.5 hours of my life. More like what? How long we've been streaming here? 3 hours and 23 minutes. Hey, listen, man. This stuff happens. It happens. It hasn't happened to me. I haven't crashed on in general, in probably never 15 years. But listen, man, it happens. It happens, man. It's all for fun. And, you know, I'm not too proud to say I totally jacked that up, but I don't understand how. I know he gave me bending a little late, but man, I did what I could. I tried as hard as I could, but I just, yeah, I'm gonna get about 190 life sentences real quick off of that one. Anyway, quick external. We almost made it. We almost made it, but yeah, we didn't make it at all. Anyway, y'all, I really appreciate you all tuning in, man. Go check out some of my other flights. I promise y'all I can fly this aircraft. I've been flying this aircraft forever. But who cares, man? Well, listen, I'm about to get into the All-Star game, have a little bit of fun with that. But thanks for checking out